Oops. Yes. And so the research baseline of EcoBioCap focus on adding knowledge on how understanding and control the relationship between process, structures, and properties at different scale, from molecular to microscopic level, including the nanoscopic level, of course, of agro and biopolymer network. And this is the more maybe materials objective. And so to achieve this objective, EcoBioCap is structured in three main work packages, the three first one. In the first work package, we will carry out a strategic analysis of stakeholders' requirements in terms of food quality and safety, but also cost, technical, and environmental impact. So the objective of this work package is to provide the right inputs to the further step of the project. And this will include the development of modeling and decision support tool. This first task will be closely related to the involvement of a stakeholder advisory board. And this stakeholder advisory board is constituted of more than 25 members. Representing all stakeholders all along the chain, including the raw material producers and the users and the consumers associations, etc., etc. And so, since 6 months, we are working on developing survey in order to obtain all the input necessary to build our decision support system toolbox. And then, in the second work package here. We will develop constituents from food industry byproducts, so mainly different type of PHA based on dairy industries and oil industry byproducts, but also other materials, I told you, fibers, etc., by biorefinery fermentation, extraction, purification, and also other specific technique. And then in the third work package, this constituent will be used to develop a variety of optimized multi-layer composite materials for flexible film and semi-rigid trays with either with barrier property or to the contrary with respiring properties in order to fulfill the requirement of the targeted food type. And then, of course, the objective in terms of applying the research outcome is to develop biodegradable material adapted to modified atmosphere packaging. And the resulting packaging material will be assessed with respect to various criteria, which are their industrial applicability, the ability to answer to the consumer needs in terms of quality and safety, and of course, with respect to their impact on the environment. So to achieve this objective, EcoBioCap will investigate in the fourth work package the stability, the physicochemical and microbial stabilities, and also the safety of the developed packaging materials. In the fifth work package, the environmental impact of the EcoBioCap packaging across the full life cycle will be evaluated, and eventually, in the sixth one, we will take care of assessing the upscalability of the packaging solution, the efficacy of the packaging prototype, in preserving food quality and safety, and then the optimization of EcoBioCap packaging technology via an industrial pilot in preparation for full exploitations. But it is very also important to note that all these work packages are closely linked to the first one here, especially in industrial applicability and environmental impact as well. As well as safety and stability. So, the competences required to reach the objective of this project have been brought together by a multidisciplinary consortium made up to 16 partners coming from 8 different countries. And this consortium includes 4 universities. So the University of Minho in Portugal, the University of Roma, the University of Bologna, of course, and the University of Cork in Ireland. 4 national research organizations, INRA, which is a national research, Agronomical National Research Institute, where I am working, the CSIC in Spain, SIK in Sweden, and also the Fraunhofer in Germany. And then, of course, scientists cannot make the difference, and the consortium was thus completed with 7 SME, and including them Novamont, CBHU, and also because Novamont was still an SME when deposited the project, but this is not anymore the case. First Plast, which is a real very small SMEs of plastic processing, and 1 cheese producer, 1 organic fruit conditioner, and also another ready-to-eat meal conditioners. And it is very important to complete that this consortium is completed by a large stakeholders advisory board in order to make sure that resources outside the project and covering the total chain of, including law-making bodies, users, and consumer, etc., are involved. Okay, so I think that this was a very brief presentation of the program, but I think that I just finished. We have an internet site. It is ecobiocap.eu, so you can find it very easily. And you could find on this site more technical information on each work package and partners and etc. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, Natalie, and thanks to Professor Marek. We now have all the time in the world for questions. So fire away. Any questions?
The end of the day is difficult.
Yeah, seems like everyone is tired.
We all wake up very early this morning.
I kind of missed it. What kind of materials are you using to make these packagings?
By materials, what do you mean exactly? PHA. PHA mainly, yes. Different type of PHA, and then formulated with different type of constituents. So we will work, we have 1 task devoted to composite and another one to multi-layer materials. But in terms of developing new polymers, we will not develop new polymer, we will just use PHA, but produced from food industry byproduct. That's all. Yes. No, we produce it. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm saying we have one more
But
question,
we have
yeah?
it already. Yes.
Can you be more specific? Because PHA is a large group of different materials. Is PHB or how to valorate?
Yes, we are working on 3 different types of PHA. High valorate content, I don't remember, maybe I will tell you because it's not my specialty, but around 40 or 50% of valораtes. And then other grade with lower percentage of valorates. Yes, we have 3 different types, for sure, and we are studying these different types because according to this type of PHA, the formulation is totally different, and also the potential application. So we have these 3 grades, and then we are working on formulating these 3 grades in order to match the required property at the end in terms of processability, but also in terms of hand properties such as permeabilities and so on.
Okay, I'm not seeing any hands, so thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed this session.